So you're going to come all the way down to a squat position and then shift your butt from one side to the other and back. So you're doing a swing like 4 times, then you come up. So all the way down, 2, 3, 4, come up. Banded halfway goblet squat. So you need your weights and your band. Place your band right above your knees. You're going to place the weights right on your shoulders. So what you're going to do is you're going to come down into a squat and then come up, not all the way, just halfway, and then back down. So you're doing a halfway squat. So you sit back, remember to sit back on your heels. And when you come up, not all the way where you're coming up and squeezing, just halfway. So sit back, up halfway. Thrust with weights. So you're going to need a set of weights. I mean, I don't have weights on me right now, but I will show you how to do it. So what you're going to do is you're going to need either a bench or your couch. You're going to actually just be leaning, resting your upper back on it. And then you put the weight on your pelvis. And then you're going to drop down and squeeze when you come up. Down and up. Single leg lunge. So you want your weights in your hands, palms facing your body. You're going to place your foot on something to keep it elevated, 1 foot at a time. So what you're going to do is you're going to just do a lunge. Go straight down, keep everything in line, and back up. Down and up. And make sure you do the same amount of reps on the other leg. Lateral lunge. So you need one weight. You want to hold the weight right by your chest. And if you have some kind of a chair, a bench, or a couch, I want you to place one leg on top. So you're just going to come down and up. Sit back and up. So make sure you're sitting all the way back where you could almost bring your toes up and you're resting all the weight in your heels. So if you don't have anything to rest your feet, that's their leg, that's fine. You'll just do a lunge like this. And then you make sure you switch sides and just do it on the other side. Tricep dips. So you're just going to need like a bench or a chair or your couch. You're just going to place your hands on it and you're going to drop down, bending at your elbows only, and then come up. Now, easier is bringing your feet closer to your body. Harder is the more further you go out with your legs. So you decide that according to where you are at. What's most important in terms of form with tricep dips is that you go straight down with your butt and you're not out here like this. Okay, so it's straight down and up. Elbows shooting straight behind you. Okay, inchworm push-up. So you're going to walk your hands all the way out until you get into a plank position, and then you want to bring your hands out nice and wide. You're going to do a push-up, whether you do it a modified on your knees or up regular, then you walk them back. Walk them back out, bring your arms wide, push-up. So you're going to hold 2 weights in your hands by your sides, come up and curl, twist them, press. Curl back and come down. Alternating thigh rows. So you want to hold the weights right in front of your thighs, and you want to alternate, bringing that weight all the way up right by your shoulder. So you're gonna hold the weights together right in front of your chest, like this. You're gonna press straight up above, and then you're gonna drop the weights behind your head, back up, and then in front of you. If 2 weights is too hard, you can just drop 1 weight, hold it by your chest, bring it up, bend your elbows behind you, back down. Alternating lateral raise. So you're just going to alternate, bring the weights up to your side, right in line with your shoulders. Nice and controlled. Don't swing those weights. Your feet are going to be about shoulder width apart. Back. You want your shoulders back. And you're going to raise the weights up to the side. Shoulder height. And then back down. Shoulder height in a controlled, slow movement. Don't rush it and don't swing the dumbbells all the way up here. High knees and 2 sides. So you're going to do 3 high knees going, then turn, and you want to take 2 shuffles over. So it's 4 high knees, turn, shuffle 2 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, turn, shuffle 2 times. This is too challenging. You can march it down, turn, slide once. March, turn, slide. 3 crunches to 6 mountain climbers. So you're going to get into a plank position. You're going to drive your knees in slowly 3 times, and then 6 mountain climbers. Slowly drive them in, squeezing those abs, and then raise them in. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Side jab. So you're going to do a jumping jack, and then you're going to turn and punch out from that side. So just going to tap your heels 2 times each side. Heisman shuffle. So you're going to kind of hop over 2 times and drive your knee up, and then 2 times on the other side. So it's hop over 2 times, drive your knee up, the outside knee, and then on the other side. So you want to stay nice and low. Burpee pike with push-up. So you're going to start in the pike position with your butt up in the air. You're going to kick your legs out, do a push-up, and then back up in a pike. Out, push-up, pike. Use your couch or a chair or a bench. So you're going to sit down, bring your feet up, come up, and jump. Sit down, feet up. So you kind of just want to rock back a little bit, up, and explode. Alternating reverse lunge with weights. So you're going to hold weights in your hands. You're going to step back into a lunge, drop down. So you see how my knee is in line with my hips as I go down. Alternating bicep curls. You can hold the weights right in front of your thighs, and you're going to bring them up and alternate. Make sure you squeeze those biceps at the top, and don't swing the weights around, nice and controlled. Chest fly to French press. So weights up above you, palms facing each other. You're gonna open up into a chest fly, come back together, and then down into a French press. So out, and then elbows down by your waist. Elbows out by your side, down by your waist. Okay. 4 toe taps and 2 hopovers. You're gonna place the weight on the floor right in front of you. You want to tap the weight with your toes 4 times, and then you're going to hop over the weight 2 times. So when you hop over it, don't really hop over the weight unless you want to. It's fine. You can hop behind it, just to be careful. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So you want to step back and then drive your knee up, and you really want to just like power through and kind of drive that knee straight up. So you're going to come back, up. So you're going to make sure you engage those arms too. And if your right knee is going up, your left arm is going up as well. So it's down, up. And you'll do the same on the other side. So you want to step back and then drive your knee up, and you really want to just like power through and kind of drive that knee straight up. So you're going to come back, up. So you're going to make sure you engage those arms too. And if your right knee is going up, your left arm is going up as well. So it's down, up. And you'll do the same on the other side. Curl hamstring to Superman heel lifts. So I'm going to show it to you with the weight, which is the more challenging version. If not, you can lose the weight, it's totally fine. So you're going to hold the weight right underneath your chest. You want to bring the heels of your feet together, and you're going to bring up your chest while squeezing and driving up your heels toward the ceiling, and then back down. So it's up, up and squeeze, down. It's a really small movement. Now when you are bringing your feet together, I want you to think of kind of pushing your heels together and then pushing them up. So you're squeezing those glutes, and then you're working your lower back here with this weight as you come up with your upper body. So without the weight is fine too. So it looks like this. Around the world. So I'm going to use a weighted ball, but if you don't have a weighted ball, you can use a regular weight. So you're just going to lean back, bring the ball under and around while extending your legs in and out. So if you have a weight, you'll just pass it around. Flutter pass-throughs. So if you have a weighted ball, you're going to use that. If not, you just use a light weight. So you're going to lean back, and you're going to bring the ball in between each leg. So the leg, as you pass it through, your leg's going to go up to be able to get it through. So it's kind of like, almost like a figure 8. You want to make like an 8 with the ball or the weight. So if you have a weighted ball, you're going to use that. You're going to place the ball right in between your knees, and you're going to hold it there. So you're going to lay back, and you're going to sit up. So the ball, you're going to try to squeeze it to kind of keep it in between your knees, and at the same time that'll help engage your lower abs. So both your upper and your lower abs will be working. And if you don't have a weighted ball, you'll just take a regular weight, and you want to place it in between like this, and you'll do the same exact thing. Now, if coming all the way up is too challenging, you can just crunch up. But make sure to squeeze those legs and kind of like squeeze that weight together. So you're going to use your weighted bowl, and if not, you use a light weight. You're going to lay back. You want your legs bent, and you want them spread wide. You want the bowl behind your head. You're going to come up into a sit-up, and then you're going to bring the bowl down, rest it against your chest, and lay back. So you're going to allow the weight of the bowl to kind of bring you back. Then you bring the weight back behind your head, up, down against your chest, and you lay back. If this is too challenging, you'll come up, you do a little crunch, bring the weight down, and then come back down. Ball sit-up twist. So I'm going to use a weighted ball, but if you don't have one, you can just use a small weight. You want the weight by your chest, knees bent. You're going to come up, twist, up, twist to the other side. Russian twist ball pass. So you're going to use a weighted ball. If you don't have a weighted ball, you just use a weight. So legs up. You want to drop the ball on the side, drop it on the other. If you have the weight, just make sure you place the weight down, touch the floor, and then you bring it to the other side.